no tomorrow. Acting like there's no tomorrow. Acting like this, acting like this.
So while you got me alone, let me give you a private show. No, we gotta go, babe. Take off them clothes, fresh out the shower, watching you get dressed to the you like it passionate, you know it's something about that blush cologne and watching you get ready, oh. Wait, turn me on, don't stop until the last say. Baby, let's get late to the party. The party, need a little more time with your body. Your body. Let's be late to dance. Go. To the party.
Nurkic actually ends up with it. Cody Williams making the start for the Jazz tonight. Bryce Sensabaugh out of the starting lineup. Cody swings it left side to Nurk. Back to Keontae. Off a Nurk pick, he works with the left hand into the maroon paint, floats a right-hander up, and he's fouled. He'll get free throws. That lets us go right to the scouting report. Let's go to Jazz assistant coach Scott Morrison and what the Jazz want to do offensively tonight.
Try to create some mismatches. They got some guys that we can get an advantage on. Garland, namely, Merrill, depending on who we're getting them switched on to. Love those guys are terrible defenders, but size-wise, someone like Lowry would have an advantage on them. They're going to probably switch. When Allen and Mobley run together, they're going to switch together, so setting screens with someone other than our big for Lowry would be something we could look at.
And who picks up the first foul of the ball game? Garland.
Garland and Donovan playing together. Cleveland's not been quite right this year, but they look fabulous in their last outing. The question is, have they clicked it? Jazz put a little tepid full court pressure on. Donovan catches it all the way up the front court, drives the baseline, back out to Mobley, who's an average three-point shooter, maybe below average. He nicks the front iron, no good. Cody on the run, Cody to the rim. Cody got body bumped, no call. Misses the layup, rebound out of bounds off Cleveland. Wow, how did he not get a whistle there?
Almost ended up in the first row.
Mobley got him clearly, but no whistle. Jazz will inbound. Just 14 on the shot clock underneath their own basket. Keontae holding. Release valve is Nurk. He gets it on the corner.
Kind of crowded over there.
Now Nurk by himself with 8 on the clock. Bumping and backing the 7-foot Allen. Hooks it up short. Rebounds loose out of bounds off Cody. Cleveland had a good game against Charlotte earlier in December that may have turned the cage run. They had back-to-back bad losses to Chicago before that. Turnover. Mikhailuk driving, gets it knocked away by Garland from behind. Garland's slow moving. I think he got hit below the belt. Driving is Donovan, gets caught in the air, throws it by Merrill, has to save it to the midcourt. Garland was 10 on the shot clock. Left-hand drive into the paint, lost the basketball. Steps through on Mikhailuk, too hard with a layup. Rebound Nurkic. Nurk to the front court. Keontae veers right. Retreats back out, has Mobley, who's a pretty good defensive player. In fact, defensive player of the year last year. Tries to lob it down low to Nurk in the post and never got there. Intercepted. Fast break the other way. Cleveland on the run. Jared Allen dunking an alley-oop.
Well, you get a mismatch there in the middle of the lane. You see Jared Allen was expecting that. He released off of his man and came up with a steal.
Cleveland runs well. Third best team in the league offensively off turnovers. Lowry. Drive into Allen. Hook shot off the window and in. 4-2 Utah.
I think the Jazz can score on this team. They give up 117 points a ball game.
They are the 14th best defensive team in the league. Merrill has been on fire. Misses the three right side. Kylie off a Lowry pick. Driving at Merrill. Throws to the corner. Stolen by Garland. Outlet by Garland. Goes to Lowry instead. They're no longer teammates. Lowry driving to the basket is fouled. I don't know if Garland saw those beautiful curly locks of Lowry Markkanen and thought, oh, that's my teammate. No, he's not anymore.
Kind of sloppy here at the beginning of the ball game, huh?
Feels that way. Last year, Cleveland got out of the first round and then fell in the second round to Indiana, which was a disappointing playoff result. Markkanen misses the free throw. And this year they just, after that incredible start of a year ago where they went 15-0 to start the year, this year they just kind of muddled around. Lowry's second free throw. Lowry last 5 games averaging 30 a game. And 54% from the field, 36 from 3. He's been fabulous. 5-2 Utah. Allen turns the corner on Nurk, gets the lane, spins back, comes back with a hook shot, no good. Rebound Nurk. Keontae on the near side with the orange shoes and the white uniform. Veers to his left off a double stagger. Flares back out to Markkanen. Tough three, short. Running it down is Cody. Got it above the free throw line. Good hustle rebound. Keontae left side. Rise and fire off the bounce three. Rattles home. Utah leads at 8-2. 3 minutes played. Garland right side. Played briefly at Vanderbilt for his college career. Pulls for an off the bounce three. Front rim. No good. Nurk rebounds. Outlet to Key. Kind of surveys the scene in a tepid early action. Now crosses over, pulls for another three. Back rims it no good. Merrill, the former Utah State Aggie and Bountiful Brave, brings it up to Mitchell. Donovan driving at Cody in the lane. Flares to the corner. Mobley for a corner three. Correct. Wow, that never got higher than the rim. Lowry leads the break. Merrill steps in front of him. Blocking foul. Lowry can't finish. Merrill takes the brunt of it, as Lowry bulldozed him to the ground, and Lowry will get free throws.
It's kind of hard backpedaling and trying to stay in front of a player.
The only thing I'll say on Lowry watching the replay, Ron, is I don't think he was certain of whether he got a charge or a block, so instead of finishing the play, he looked to the official to see what Simone Jelks, I think that's Simone Jelks,
Yes.
Call was, and took his eye off the basket, so he missed the layup, and he was going to get continuation. And he just missed the free
That's
throw.
what I saw that as well. But he's missed 2 free throws already.
Unusual.
Does not happen that often.
He makes that one. Lowry comes in to the free throw line and hovering near 90% on the season. Merrill left side. Keontae defending. Merrill in the starting lineup now. Came over from Milwaukee, a free agent signing a year ago. To Allen in the lane, little floater, no good. Jazz lead at 9-2 as Lowry comes to the front court. Left side to Nurk. Back cut, Keontae catches in traffic, finds Cody. Left corner three for Cody's not close. Donovan rebounds. Donovan, hard drive, stop, pop, short. Rebound Lowry, turns and leads the break himself. Sees 4 maroon jerseys, thinks better of it. Now works on Donovan. Back up top to Key. Mobley defending. Donovan guarding Lowry, so Lowry's going to try to get him in the post. Bullet cross court to Cody. He drives, kicks to Nurk, cuts past to Mikhailuk. Pump fake penetration. Back to Cody. Right corner three. Good. That is basketball right there. That basketball went on a strange long trip, and it was beautiful. 12-2. Jazz lead it by 10. 7:36 left in the first quarter. The Utah Jazz Game Day Network.
Should know better, 'cause you always do this to me. But you start to play, later disbelieve, but I don't beg. And I promise myself it will never happen again. But oh, here I stand, heartbroken and weary.
Boy, Donovan checks out. They got 3 new players in the ball.
12-2, Jazz with an early start here. In Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell goes out, Evan Mobley goes out. Cavaliers will play 3 different groupings, basically. Garland and Allen play together, and they lob a pick and roll right here, and Allen finishes. But this is the group that has not been right for them this year, as Mikhailuk goes coast to coast and lays it up and in. Ron, when you look at Cleveland this year, when they have all 4 of their stars on the floor, Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, and Allen, as a 3 from Hunter in the left corner goes up, back rim, no good. They've been fine. They're basically exactly what they were last year. They were +8 last year, and this year they're +9 last year. They're +8 this year. Then they'll play Donovan and Mobley together. That group's been fine. Last year it was +11. This year it's +9 as Nurkic floats it up and in, and the Jazz take a 16-point. But this is the group that's not okay. This group last year was +8. This year is -5. So it's a 13-point per 100 possession difference. Largely because Darius Garland has not been right. Garland working the right side. He's had a foot injury. His high arcing 3 is short. Cleveland can't buy one. Lowry grabs the rebound and runs. Mikhailuk on the far side wiggles to his right, shoots the 3 and hits, and Utah leads this 19-4.
Did we see this the other night in Salt Lake City?
We did the other way. 14-2 run by the Jazz. Make it it should be 17-2 if it's off that last basket. That was a 3. Right side, Tyson from the top, no good. The second-year player out of Cal. Cavaliers are shooting 15%. Deontay, left-hand drive into Nurk. Steps by Garland, misses the 3-footer, gets his own rebound. Powers it back up, misses again. Rebound comes down to Cleveland. 19-4. And the Cavaliers try to play with pace and throw it away.
I found that interesting, though, with the comments that you made before the ball game to both coaches about
pace of play.
Pace of play.
The average time all you ever hear right now in the league is how fast everyone's playing. The average possession time in the NBA has not changed in 8 years.
After so many players, coaches,
I was stunned,
saying that we want to play fast, we want to shoot early in the shot clock, and
all right, stunned. Deontay drives, finds a slicing flip to the basket, lays it up and in. Kyle Filipowski, who's been in a little bit of a doldrums, gets an early layup, 21-4. Tyson driving, loses the ball, now gets it back on the ground, knocked away, and they call a timeout before the Jazz can tie him up for a jump ball.
And Kenny Atkinson was out at midcourt.
Utah leads 21-4. So if you believe in the distributive property of sports, this means that if Charlotte were to play Cleveland, they would beat them by 71 points. Next, coming back with more on the Utah Jazz game.
worried I might become too independent. Give me pictures and
By Freddy's, DeAndre Hunter gets in the lane and floats a right-hander up and in. Make it 21-6 Jazz. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, serving up fresh frozen custard and cooked-to-order steak burgers in 8 locations with more on the way. Deontay on the far side. Right side, Sensabaugh. Pull-up midi for Bryce is no good because he was fouled by Hunter. Jazz fans, we're on the road for a while, but that doesn't mean you can't join us. Well, not directly. But the Utah Jazz fans, check out the official Utah Jazz watch party presented by Michelob Ultra this Thursday, January 15th. Come enjoy the game at the Huddle Sports Bar and Grill at 2400 Fort Union Boulevard in Cottonwood Heights. Meet Jazz dancers, win prizes, cheer on the Utah Jazz this Thursday at Huddle Sports and Grill at 2400 Fort Union Boulevard in Cottonwood Heights. The official Utah Jazz watch parties are presented by Michelob Ultra. Official partner of the Utah Jazz must be 21 years of age or older. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. The Orlando, Florida kid, Bryce Sensabaugh makes both free throws, and the Jazz go up 23-6. Here comes Darius Garland, the diminutive guard for the Cavaliers. Swings it left side, putting on the floor is Porter, and he spins and loses it out of bounds.
Watching that rotation the Jazz had defensively, David, looked just like practice this morning. Absolutely perfect.
Porter Jr., who's now playing instead of Lonzo Ball, has been taken out of the rotation. Right side, Keontae. Over the top to Sensabaugh. Jared Allen in space, the defender. They reset. Two-man game between Sensabaugh and Keontae. Sensabaugh works Allen, fades back, misses the jumper. Garland on the run. Sensabaugh back. Filipowski shadowing. Garland tries the second route. Not there. Here comes Porter Jr. to the rack. Layup good over Cody. And putting full court pressure on Keontae in the backcourt. Porter Jr. picks up full court. Donovan and Mobley getting ready to check back in. We talked about it earlier. The two guys hit heads, no whistle. Skip pass over the top. Bryce, the left corner, short on his shot, and it's on his tippy toes. Went up with a shot, missed it. Long outlet. Here's Hunter. Flows by Filipowski. Kicks to the top to Garland. 3-ball good. Jazz defense in transition was not very good right there. Kevin Love on the floor. Jazz defense this year with Love at center is about a 133 rating, which is in the 0 percentile of all defenses. 23-11. Love throws it away. Outlet. Tyson lobbing. Allen, he can't do anything with it. Tries to throw it back to Tyson. He has to run it down outside the lane. Drives into Love, off the glass and in, plus the foul.
His first team foul in the quarter. Timeout, Utah.
Jazz take a timeout. Will Hardy, I think, is going back to the transition defense of the previous possession.
Left a degree at UCLA. Felt your mother's ghost turning in her grave. One last flower at her resting place. Lit a spirit as we drove away. In a sheet of rain. Goodbye, goodbye LA. Feel more alive.
And world. The Jazz and Stanley steals. Tyson will go to the free throw line, second-year player. He's had a fabulous run here. What a college career he had. He started at Texas, transferred to Texas Tech. Coach got fired before he got there. Then he transferred to Cal.
Still end up being a number one
20th pick,
first round pick.
20th pick of the 2024 draft, having a very good year, averaging about 13 points a game. 23-14, Lowry bumping and backing on the right side, works to the middle, kicks to Filipowski. Kyle sets up Collier. Mobley defending. Left side, Sensabaugh. Ball fakes Donovan, drives, no lot of contact. Out to Collier, 3-ball, good. Isaiah Collier from the top.
Well, if he makes that really opens up things.
Yeah, he has to. It would be incredible. Porter. Outside, Tyson penetrated. Stopped. Cross-court pass, Porter. Wide open. 3-ball, good. Literally nobody on that side of the floor. I'm not sure that's the worst thing ever. He's not. Might be the guy you're willing to let take a 3 there. Sensabaugh left wing. Jazz lead at 26-17. Bryce playing two-man game with Filipowski. Pass deflected, turnover. Push ahead, Tyson. Skips it to a slicing Hunter. To the rim. Goes up to dunk it. Met at the apex by Lowry and stolen. Or blocked. Jazz have it. Love to Sensabaugh. Right corner 3. Buries it. Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. 29-17. Donovan for 3. Good. He's incredible. 30 points a game. 29-20. Collier. Quick drive in the paint. Bounces to Lowry. Left corner 3. Missed it. Makes about 45% of those.
Donovan 4th in the league.
Tyson bullets a pass over the head of Mobley. Was not guarded at the rim. Jazz got lucky there. 29-20. Jazz by 9. 1:34 left first quarter. Tyson is on Lowry. He's probably their best defender. Jazz trying to get him free. Can't. Collier works to the left side. Swings the top to Lowry. Now he puts a hard right-hand drive on the deck to the cup. And it popped out, but what a drive and a foul. Lowry looking up saying, how's that not go?
Yeah, that first step he had on, he was already by Tyson on that first step.
Talked to Lowry today about his time here. He said it was wonderful. Lived in a suburb about 25 minutes away. Really liked it. And said really more than anything else, it was just such a great time for him considering what had been going on in Chicago for him. He only spent a single year here. But by the end, things were pretty toxic in Chicago for him.
Yeah, and his biggest complaint to us anyway, or to the media in Salt Lake City, was when he got there was he didn't want to be, and he didn't use this term, I'm paraphrasing, put in a box to the point where they just used him as a designated three-point shooter.
31-20, Jazz by 11 as Lowry makes the free throws. He's already missed 2 tonight, no more misses. Porter given space on the right side. Drives with the right hand into Filipowski. Fades back. Too hard of a shot. Lowry snares his 5th rebound. Long cross-court pass by Sensabaugh, stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell drives, puts up a floater, missed it. Sensabaugh comes back to get the rebound to try to rectify his error. Lowry driving, head down, pass to Collier. He penetrates, stops. Flares to Love in the right corner. 4-3. Kevin Love back at home. With 41 seconds left, James Williams, who's a nitpicking official, sets it back to 42.1. Jazz by 14. Jazz are 6 of 11 from 3. Cavaliers are 3 of 10. Here's Donovan. Career highs across the board for Donovan Mitchell. And he rises and fires on a 2-for-1. Back rimmed it, no good. Gets it back. Wiggles on Filipowski. Flips up the right-hander, no good. Rebound to Love. 34-20. Jazz by 14. Cavaliers shooting 33%. Jazz 48. Collier works to the right side of the floor. 2-man game with Lowry. He drives the baseline to the rack. Tries to find a slicing Filipowski. Turns it over. Donovan out in front. Coco's not here, so he lays it up and in. I don't know if she's here or not, but he says he only dunks when his fiance's in the building. Love for 3 at the horn from the top. No good. 34-22. Jazz with a fabulous first quarter, bouncing back from a dreadful game against Charlotte and lead last year's number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference by 12 at the end of one of the Utah Jazz Game Day Network. % is what opponents have shot this year. Kenny Atkinson said, yeah, that could be luck, but we need to be better. Jazz come out with Collier, Mikhailuk, Love, Markkanen, and Filipowski. Mitchell, Merrill, Mobley, Hunter, and Tomlin for the Cavaliers. And Merrill gets knocked to the ground by Isaiah Collier off ball. Your officials tonight, James Williams, Brett Barnicky, and Simone Jelks. We did not have a choice. They came whether we wanted them or not. They were invited, but we cannot send them home. Jelks, by the way, played at USC. And they're pretty good. Mobley hands to Donovan. Takes the second most off the bounce threes of anyone in the NBA. To Hunter. Hunter bounces into the corner. The corner's not there anymore.
There's that practice pass I tell you about a lot. You know, he's thinking he was there and it's just an automatic pass and he had already vacated the area.
Here comes Collier. Guarded by Tomlin, who's a long, lengthy defense player. Blows right by him, hangs in the air, gets the cup, scoops with the right hand off the window and in. Beautiful move by Isaiah Collier, and the Jazz lead by 14. Donovan spinning. Mikhailuk reaches in with a left hand and fouls. Isaiah Collier going down the road feeling good.
So quick.
36-22. And Donovan goes to the line. I asked Kenny Atkinson before the game how Donovan Mitchell has gotten better.
Forget the stats, how about just leadership? He's in a great place in his career. 28, 29. He's kind of seen it all. He knows the locker room. He has a great feel, kind of when to get on the guys, when not to. I have a good relationship with him. And, you know, it manifested itself when we're, kind of really struggling this year. He was the beacon and the voice of reason, great perspective. And I'm not sure that was the case when he was 24.
Talking to Coach DeKoufis before the game, is working with the Cavaliers. Donovan's been just amazing off the floor, working, setting an example. He makes both free throws here. Finished 5th in the MVP voting last year. Collier at the top. Collier, bounce pass, skip pass, goes through the wickets of Love for A great croquet moment, but not a good basketball moment.
Remember when Donovan got the starting nod?
Because Rodney Hood had a upset stomach?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, probably appropriate to talk about on today. Left side, Merrill knocked away and fouled by Mikhailuk.
It looked like he beat Merrill to the spot.
George Rodman looks down. And George Rodman says, challenge.
Absolutely. He beat him to the spot. And not the official, all of a sudden he didn't know what to call him, so he just called a blocking foul.
I got to have dinner with George Rodman last night, by the way, just to share that with everyone.
Interesting talking to him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's great. We had a really nice talk, learned a lot about his family and things like that. So, fun night. Reviews this year are brought to you by Aptiv. And we have a timeout.
Called timeout to challenge the ruling on the floor of a defensive foul. That play is under further review.
Timeout on the floor. Jazz lead it in Cleveland, 36-24, the Utah Jazz Game Day Network.
This is Coach Hardy, and you're listening to Utah Jazz Basketball.
Struggling to find a great tasting protein powder made with only real ingredients? Try Just Ingredients, a protein powder that checks all of the boxes.
Note, I believe. Wait, was that Donovan Slam Dunk? I could not hear it because we were doing that. That was Donovan Slam Dunk, brought to you by Summit Vista. Vince Carter. Donovan at the top here, guarded by Collier. High pick and roll with Mobley. Donovan, the fifth best pick and roll player in the NBA. Mobley finds a slicing Tomlin down the baseline who dunks it. 36-26. Jazz put Donovan up too high on that one, according to Scott Morrison. We'll get that scouting report for you in a minute.
Yeah.
Collier driving on Merrill. Jump stops in the lane. Leaves it behind for Filipowski. Kyle's got nowhere to go with it. Looking to get rid of it. Flares it out to the corner to Mikhailuk. Back to Kyle. Jump hook from 5 feet out. It's up and in. Jazz lead it by 12. 38-26. They led at the end of 1 by 12, which was their third largest lead of this year. Tomlin, right corner 3. Swirls out. Offensive rebound, Mobley. Tomlin Tomlin driving to the rack. Layup good. Gets by Filipowski for the layup. 38-28. Jazz do not have a great defensive lineup on the floor. They're going to have to match buckets. And Lowry does that with a right wing three. Ace Bailey getting ready to check in. First appearance since the groin injury. And hip flexor. Mobley working the much smaller Mikhailiuk. 6'11 versus 6'4. To the corner to Donovan. Catch and shoot. High arcing three. Perfect. Donovan averaging 30 a game this year. Career high.
Fourth in the league.
Marking into the post, guarded by Donovan. Hook shot with the right hand, pops out. Donovan taps it out of bounds. Jazz ball. Donovan has career highs in field goal percentage, 49.5. Career highs in two-point percentage, 59.5. Career high in free throw attempts, 6. Career high 30 points a game. Shooting 50% from the field, 38% from 3, and 84% from the free throw line.
He's just having a...
Now, wonder he told me he loves where he is in life and what's going on. Ace Bailey, Keontae George check in. 9:32 left here, third quarter. Jazz by 10. Second quarter, excuse me. Keontae left side. Two-man game with Lowry. Works to the baseline. Fade away, tough. Two-point jumper, no good. Bailey tipping it around. Bailey still tipping it. Mobley clears it. Donovan walks into a three. Nobody picked him up.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about right there. He does that so effortless and I mean, you pick up point at the three-point line, he'll pull up at 30 feet.
Will Hardy calls a timeout because no picked up Donovan Mitchell in transition. Timeout on the floor, 41-34. Jazz by 7 on the Cavaliers on the Jazz Game Day Network.
This is Keontae George, and you are listening to Utah Jazz Basketball.
Utah Jazz fans, check out the official Utah Jazz Watch Party presented by Michelob Ultra this Thursday, January.
.13-2 run, then led it by 12 at the end of one. now lead by 7. Mikhailuk, left corner. Driving in the lane, finds a cutting ace Bailey. He throws back out to Love when the shooting window disappears. They rotate around the corner, and 3 from Mikhailuk, no good. Mobley rebounds, goes to the ground, and hands to Merrill. Merrill went to Bountiful High School, top to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan electrified Jazz fans for years, gives to Mobley, and Kevin Love gives him a bear hug. Jazz defense had a gap there, and Mobley drove right through it, and Love grabs. Jazz defense with Kevin Love is at center. This year is a 133 rating. Well, all right, David, what does that possibly mean? As Mobley, the USC Trojans' first free throw is good. The average offense in the NBA scores 116 points per 100 possessions. When Kevin Love is on the floor as our center, we allow 133. So the worst of any combination in the NBA.
Yeah, it's 6'10" and
37 years old. And
30, yeah, he just
with shades of gray. Marketing, driving, right-hander up and in, plus the foul. I'm glad Jake Scott's around tonight because he's getting my little theme of the night. I didn't even tell Ron Boone about it. He's on for the ride.
Is that Grateful Dead stuff?
There are Grateful Dead references being dropped within the broadcast tonight in honor of
The
Bob
only
Weir.
person that I enjoyed listening to about Grateful Dead was Bill Walton.
Well, he was a fire on the mountain every time he talked.
That was his favorite group.
Oh, yeah. He went on tour with them. All the rest.
The tie-dye and
Lowry completes the three-point play with the free throw, and the Jazz go up 44-36. Little tepid full-court pressure from the Jazz. Garland gets it up right side Merrill. Jazz now will drop into a man-to-man defense, but they'll switch.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to...
Allen dribbles it off his kneecap. It scrolls to Keontae. 3-on-1 break. Lowry, big steps to the rack. Finger roll scoop and a score. Jazz lead it by 10. 8 minutes left here in the quarter. Cleveland's coming off their best performance of the year. Jazz are coming off their worst. Sometimes basketball makes no sense. Tyson working in the lane. Flares it back out to Merrill left side. Mikhailuk makes him put it on the deck. He penetrates. Stop. Jump pass off the ground. Or jump shot off the glass and in. Lowry, hard drive over Garland to the rack, reverse side. Good, they called a travel.
And Lowry knew it.
Lowry spent a year here in Cleveland before coming to Salt Lake City. Has 14 points and 6 rebounds. He'll check out.
You notice how often he's going to the glass here tonight.
7 shots, 3 threes, 7 free throws. Jazz offense is not as good when Lowry's out. This is a big stretch right here. This is also the stretch where Cleveland struggles with Garland and Allen this year. Tomlin, right corner 3, good. He's had a roundabout trip. He's played some community college basketball, Kansas State, Nevada. Excuse me, Memphis, not Nevada. Keontae drives, fouled by Merrill.
Cavaliers foul number 5, Sam Merrill.
Keontae will go to the free throw line.
Team second.
Keontae snuck into Will Hardy's press conference today.
Yes, he did.
Sat in the back on the ground,
On
hid
the
at the
floor.
door. Then the last question of the press conference was about Keontae. First free throw is good.
Cavalier substitution, number 9, Fred.
Here's what Will Hardy said, not knowing that Keontae was in the room.
Keontae's been through some adversity early in his career. He also has gotten a lot of opportunity where, he had to face the reality of, I'm getting minutes, I'm getting opportunity, I have some good moments and good stretches, but there's all of this data coming back that's saying, this part's not good enough. He faced that head on and he's done the work.
It certainly has. Makes the free throw. Jazz by 7. They break the press this time. Garland lays it up and in.
Yeah, if you can get that skip pass ahead of the defense, that's what you can come up with there, because the Jazz defense, after a free throw, they're a little trap.
Nurkic rolling to the basket, misses the layup. Beautiful pick and roll with Keontae, but no finish. Garland lobbing off the back of the glass as Tomlin was running a baseline cut, but he was under Buse behind the glass. Jazz on the push. Keontae catches it with his left foot, bright orange shoes out of bounds. Hands the ball to the Cavaliers coach, who's sitting next to former University of Utah star Johnny Bryant. Had a brief moment with Johnny before the game. Coming to Cleveland's a little bit old home week. Coach DeKufis, Jazz, now an assistant or helping out with the Cavaliers. Spent a long time talking to him before the game. He's got 3 kids now. Living in Columbus. Remember, he went to Ohio State. Got a little bit of time with Donovan. Donovan just said that he has had a great spot in life. He's got the engagement. We got spillage. I know. Spillage on the far side's delaying the game. Garland was dribbling. Nurkic knocked it away. Ball hit the beer, went flying over the man in the black sweatshirt and black hat. Cup goes to the ground. Beer goes to his face. He's now talking trash to Darius Garland, telling him he should be holding his dribble better. Guy next to him was wiping off his glasses and cleaning his glasses. One thing I'd say is this was a pretty good solo shot. Like, there's all these guys crammed in the front row, but this guy got this guy and this guy only. And it got him right where it might be most sensitive. Like, the cup was in his hands, and it turned downward right into his crotch.
I'll tell you what, if you get the chance to see that again, and after you watch the people around him,
they're
even
busted
people
up
in the back row, everything, just cracking up.
I mean, he looks like he had a little bit of a depends moment. 48-43. Here's Porter Jr. Top to Garland. Fakes the pass to the wing. Sees it's Tomlin. Says, never mind, I'll keep it. Works one-on-one on Keontae on the wiggle. Step back jumpers and air ball. Tomlin's like, I could have done that. And then Garland goes and gives Tomlin 5, which basically means exactly what I just said. Jazz are up 5. Led this game by as many as 17. Cleveland's playing better. They've won 5 of 7. High pick and roll. Bailey catching in the lane, pushes it off the glass and in on a Keontae. Pick and roll. 7-point game.
He's learning how to slip picks.
He's learning everything every day. Yeah. Porter wears number 9. Right side. Tyson driving, gets by Sensabaugh to the rim, missed the layup. Nurkic with another rebound. 8 of them in the first half for the Bosnian Beast. Left side Bailey touches it back to Sensabaugh. Ball fakes, comes off the Nurk pick, rises at the elbow for the mid-range jumper, no good. Battle, grabbed by Garland. Sensabaugh 1 for 4 tonight. Tomlin not picked up in transition, gets straight to the basket and lays it up and in.
9 points for Tomlin.
That is going to get close to his career high. He has moved into the lineup in place of Larry Nance Jr. And another beautiful pick and roll, and the Jazz drop it through for Nurk. Cleveland's pick and roll defense right now, not very good. They're 13th best in the NBA during the season. So that's surprising the Jazz are slicing him up like this. 7-point game. Jazz leading. Porter drives in the lane, bounce pass through traffic off no one. That had to go off a Jazz leg.
I think it went
direction.
off Keontae, didn't it?
James Williams, who might have the smallest waist of any official I've ever seen. Just a side note. Seriously. Like, he's buying 24 34s. He says jealously. 52-45. Simone Jelks is jealous. She's buying 36s because she's way taller than James Williams. She played in the league. She played in the women's game.
Pretty athletic.
And Nurkic strips it away from Allen. Bounces it. Nurkic does through traffic. It goes off Ace Bailey out of bounds. Nurkic leading the break is not a sentence you ever want me to say ever again.
Cavaliers substitutions, number 4, Evan Mobley, and number 5, Sam Merrill.
And now the Cavaliers, in a moment, will go to all 4 of their stars on the floor together when Donovan will come back. That's their regular rotation. Tyson works the left side. Tyson driving on Ace Bailey. Kicks to Merrill. There are sharpshooter. Right side back to Tyson for three. Hit the three. He's playing brilliantly from three. His catch and shoot game is 46%.
Taking 72 from that right side, 72 three-point shots from that right side, coming off the bench.
Keontae drives, defense suffocates and gives to Cody. Baseline kick stolen by Mobley. Outlet to Garland. Merrill for three. No. That's strange. Rebound comes down to Keontae. Cody through the lane. Cody over the top of Merrill. Whistle. And they call an offensive foul. And Cody Williams flying over Sam Merrill. Jazz don't have a challenge if they want one. Jazz lead is down to 4.
Cody Williams, his first no-change foul.
That was a charge.
Cavaliers substitution, number 45.
Donovan Mitchell comes in. Now the Cavaliers have all 4 of their stars on the floor. They're plus 8 per 100 possessions when they do this. And if they have DeAndre Hunter on, they're plus 17. But when they have Sam Merrill on, they're minus 1. Interesting. Here's Donovan. Top to Mobley. Driving left hand. Players back to Merrill. Wide open three. Got it.
Get mixed up with that marketing and feet. They didn't switch.
Cavaliers have gotten to down to 1. Over the top, McKyler drives by Donovan. Gets in the lane, travels. They've got the Jazz rushed a little bit right now.
Starting to make a lot of mistakes, aren't they?
13 turnovers in the first half by the Jazz.
And I think more so than anything, Will be very upset with the rotation defensively.
7-2 Cavalier run. 14 turnovers actually by the Jazz. That's an alarmingly high number. Here's Merrill. 2-man game with Mobley. Top to Donovan, and we have an illegal defense on Nurk.
Defensive 3-second violation results in a technical foul. Donovan Mitchell.
Jazz are turning it over at a kind of absurd rate if we're honest about it. Free throws good by Donovan. Jazz right now, with 14 turnovers in the first half, are turning the ball over on 24% of their possessions. So 1 every 4 times they come across half court right now, they've turned it over. We're tied at 52. Mobley down low to Allen, up to Garland. Left-hand drive, scoop and a score. 13-4 run by Cavaliers to take the lead. Cavaliers' largest lead of the game right now. They have outscored the Jazz in the third quarter, 32-18. Markin trying to go down low to Nurk. Catches, kicks to Cody. Left corner three, too long. Garland rebounds, falling out of bounds. That's because he was pushed by Sensabaugh. And Bryce swipes a hand at Brett Barnick. He's lucky he didn't get a technical.
Loose ball foul on the Jazz, number 28, Bryce Sensabaugh.
Well, that's just a bad foul. Because we're in the penalty, so that's free throws. On just a play that you had no chance of impacting that play at all. The rebound's coming to Garland. He's going to get it. There's just no reason to shove him. And send an 85% free throw shooter to the free throw line for free throw.
So you go from 17 points up to a possible 4 points down here.
10-0 run now by Cleveland. Second quarter, Cavaliers are 11 of 15 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Second free throw is good. Collier to the front court. Collier gives to Mark at the top. Keontae out of the game. Collier hands to Sensabaugh. 3 from the wing, no good. Bryce goes to 1 for 5 tonight. 1 for 3 from 3. Fast break, Mobley cut off by Cody. Bumping, backing, turning, missing. Good defense by Cody. Marketing comes out with his 7th rebound, and he jets to the front court, lowers the shoulder, gets to the window, lays it up and in. Beautiful move. What incredible athleticism from the 7-1 Lowry Marketing. Merrill gets by Sensabaugh. Cut off by Marketing. Top to Garland. Garland drives in the paint, kicks to Merrill. 3-ball, no good. Rebound Nurk. 11th of the first half for Nurkic. Collier bursting into lane, swirls back out on the far side. He's fouled by Merrill. I believe they have a foul to give.
Foul number 5, Sam Merrill. His third.
Smart play by Merrill. Probably not the first time that sentence has been uttered.
But now they're in the market's first and last 2 minutes.
Substitution number 20, Jalen Tyson.
Jalen Tyson checks in for Sam Merrill. Merrill did just get his 3rd foul. Collier looking for Lowry on the lob, wasn't there. Top to Cody, has Mobley in space, defensive player of the year last year. Up top to Isaiah, driving on Donovan. Jump pass to the corner and knocked away. That's the move that Isaiah has avoided this year. He's been playing off 2 feet, not jumping in the air, wondering where the pass is going to go. That's how you avoid the turnovers. Jazz have 14 turnovers in the first half. Collier inbounding, 2.3 seconds on the shot clock. Into Lowry. Quick release, left wing 3, front rim. He got hit, no call. Right side, Tyson for 3. Good. Cavaliers by 5. 59-55. Cavaliers have done this a little bit recently in big quarters. Both directions, frankly. They got blown out twice recently by big quarters. Sensabaugh drives. Kicks to Cody. Left corner 3, no. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Rebound, Cavaliers. Donovan far side, 36 seconds left in the quarter. Jump pass to the top to Garland. Dancing on Marketing. Kicks to Tyson. 3-ball. Pops out. Nurk rebounds. 26 seconds left. Shot clock and game clock virtually the same. Jazz down 5 now. Led by as many as 17. Collier. Crossover. In the lane. Shoves off. Floats it. Blocked by Mobley. 7 seconds left. Jazz won a goaltending. Garland to the front court. Garland hesitates. Pulls for 3. Got it. A lot of Jazz complaining about the officials. Marketing wanted to call another 3. Collier won the goaltend. The Jazz have found a 25-point swing here.
On the floor, successful 3-point field.
Cavaliers outscore the Jazz 40-20 in the second. And the Jazz,
after review, the ruling on the floor of a successful 3-point basket has been confirmed.
And once in a while, you get shown the light. And that's what happened to Cavaliers. Did it to the Jazz in that quarter. We go to the half. Cavaliers 62, Jazz 54. On the Utah Jazz Game Day Network.
Center of attention, they all want some. I'm like fire, hot as the sun. The dance floor is burning, call 911. Hands on my body, I'm loving the heat, but it won't come easy. Nothing's for free. If you want me, then prove it, baby.
My love
pops it up and in. That's where Donovan has made the largest increase. His floater is up at about 58%, Ron.
Yeah, that's remarkable.
Keontae penetrates to the window, lays it up and in, and that's where he's made his largest jump, up to 71% at the rim. Garland driving on Cody quickly in a foul.
You watch guys long enough, and you see different shots or different movements out there on the floor, and you can tell that they've been really working on their game enough to where it's noticeable of the things that they're doing.
Garland, two-time All-Star, last year and 2023. His father, Winston Garland, played in the NBA for a little while.
Donovan has a conversation with Will.
Will Hardy was driving up to Connecticut to meet with Donovan Mitchell and walked into his house. And when he walked into his house, he found out Rudy Gobert had been traded. Changed the conversation they were going to have. 68-59. Cavaliers by 9. Keontae scoops to Cody, just about miscommunicated. Cody started to slice. Keontae off the bounce three, left side in the pocket, hit it.
And that's where he's improved there as well. That was in traffic. He had a guy on his right side and one in front of him, and still able to knock down the shot.
12 points, 8 assists for Keontae tonight. Donovan driving, big steps to the rack, floater, no good, fell off the far side. Nurk nails his 11th rebound. Keontae with a sleeve on his left leg, comes off a quick double stagger in the early offense. Hesitates, now works on Merrill, puts up a right-hander up and in. That's where he's gotten better. Also, he recognized Sam Merrill was guarding him. Jazz want to go after Sam Merrill, and he stayed with the play instead of giving it up. It's just maturing everywhere.
Yeah, a little one-foot fadeaway.
As Garland drives the baseline, Nurk comes over from the weak side, blocks it. Keontae got pieced back to her there. Keontae calls for it. Keontae's got 14 now. Mikhailuk comes up to set a pick. Mikhailuk comes to get it, working in the lane. Flares to Cody. 1 for 4 on threes, make it 2 for 5. Cody Williams getting a start tonight.
2 for 10 from that right corner.
Mobley works on marketing, gets the lane, scores it. Boy, when he looks good, he looks good. But the fact he's 0 for 3 in the first half is the mystery that is Evan Mobley.
Well, I think as good as Donovan and Merrill and Garland are, that he just might make this team go.
Well, he might be why they're 18 and 16, too.
Yeah.
Lowry 3 ball is good, and we're tied at 70. And Kenny Atkinson wants a timeout as the Jazz have put the Cavaliers on Shakedown Street to open up the third quarter. Tied at 70 on the Utah Jazz Game Day Network.
This is Lowry Markin, and you are listening to Utah Jazz Basketball.
Hi,
Just caution, cross the line, I got the yellow tape and lead it. The murder scene, this time I'm about to detonate. Change your style to stay around, you featherweight, I'm heavy now. Give me a reason so I can demonstrate. Fingerprints are everywhere, I'm locked if they investigate. But it's okay though, detectives on the payroll. She think I love her, I was blacked out off the J-Mo. They get a little edge till they get RKO. I can't complain though, they fishes in the pond, swimming right into a Mako. Big shark, big heart, still I bring the pain, bro. Open flame, turn me in the dark spiral. And you know how the game go. The style bender, the number 1 contender, the one your friends told you stop sleeping on. I dealt with bad deals, bad debts, bad dice, and now the demon's gone. And this your theme song, shake your cheeks off. COVID hit, I stayed low and took a week off. And then I got right back to work cause I had things to speak on. My bro was locked for selling dope and now there's billions in the weed farms. Free my dogs, we need a reform. Maybe I should be anonymous with how I feel, but them dollar bills if I can't talk about the rotten filth. How many problems can the mind conceal till everything just self-destruct, but I always been hard to kill. 2007, that I almost moved to Titanville, but Lori changed her mind last second and the plot fulfilled. Butterfly effect, I would have been a child with guilt. Instead I met Steez and the rest is history. Little me asked for kisses on the cheek, turn my face and I kiss him on the lips. Jesse always been a freak. Now I'm blowing up like TNT, but I always been a lead. This is just the biggest stage for the world to see. Nationwide, Nick, state to state, I vaporized pits. Life was rough until I made it mine. Yeah, leveled up, you get the gist. Give a f about a list when you do it like. Just caution, cross the line, I got the yellow tape and lead it to the murder scene. This time I'm about to detonate. Change your style to stay around, you featherweight. I'm heavy now, give me a reason so I can demonstrate. Yeah. Just caution, cross the line, I got the yellow tape and lead it to the murder scene. This time I'm about to detonate. Change your style to stay around, you featherweight. I'm heavy now, give me a reason so I can demonstrate.
Tonight into Allen, up to Mobley for a three. Good. Evan Mobley was invisible in the first half. He has 3 field goals in the opening 3 minutes and 17 seconds of the third quarter. Cavaliers come in at 22-18 on the season. Out of the playoffs, in the play-in right now. Deontay, right side drive. Jump pass to a slicing Cody who dunks it. Cody's off-ball movement is so good right now.
That's good. You got to be in the growth of him. We talk about his shooting so much, but
Sam Merrill gets free on the right corner, missed the 3. Cody rebounds. Jazz down 1, 8-11 left. Jazz led by as many as 17, trailed by as much as 10. Nurkic. Palming with Allen all over. Hands to Mikhailuk. Nurkic clears out Garland. Mikhailuk's wide open for 3, but he missed it. Nurkic tapping the rebound around, goes out of bounds off Nurkic.
You think Garland didn't feel that?
That's the question on the Cavaliers. Can they win with 2 smaller guards? It's hard to call Donovan small, but he's not tall. He's just so long. Garland is diminutive. Top to Donovan. 3 ball. Popped out. Nurk with another board. Palms this one like a water polo player.
Season high in boards for Nurkic, 17.
Got 12 right now. Lowry drives on Mobley. Beats the defensive player of the year to the basket and is fouled.
You know, I'm going to have to go and do some more checking on this because at one time he was driving to the basket 7 times a game. This might be a little bit more, especially,
you think that has happened?
Especially tonight.
As you ask that question, I then would answer, do you think that has happened recently? Should we look at like the last 10 games?
Let's do that.
Free throw is good by Lowry. Lowry for the season has been driving 6 times a game.
And he just missed his third free throw
of the game. Wow.
For the season, I know at one stretch he was going to 7, but it seemed like even more tonight.
Left side, Merrill for 3 is good. In the last 10, as Keontae works left side, throws a passer over the top, gets deflected and stolen. Another turnover. Jazz had 14 in the first half. Donovan in the lane, out to Garland, catch and shoot 3, no good, way offline. Rebound, Cody. Ron, you're absolutely right. As Lowry drives here, gets it knocked away by Garland, recovers. Kick to Nurk, above the break 3 for Nurk is good. And the Jazz have tied at 76 in the last 10 games. Lowry's driving 8 times a game. So he's been driving 6 times for the season. In the last 10 times, 8. That's a 33% increase. That's a lot.
And Cody picks up his 3rd foul there.
Donovan draws it.
And as a result, you know, You might want to check how many often he's getting to the free throw line here in the last 10 because of the fact that he's driving.
What am I?
You're the
What am I?
You're the numbers guy.
While calling play-by-play? I'm just supposed to keep finding these things for you.
Got 9 attempts in this
We're
ball
not
game.
on the airplane. I do this when we're on the plane, but I can stop what I'm doing on the plane.
David?
Yes, Ron?
Take a look.
Last few games, Lowry's not gone to the line more. You're wrong. Driving, Tyson misses. He went to the line 4, 3, 5, and 6 times in his last 5 games.
Okay.
Keontae at the top. I quit. Keontae tries. Right-hand floater. Back rim, no good. Nurk tapping. And it goes out of bounds.
No.
Should Nurk be able to get these tapping, or is it just he doesn't get vertical, so he's just tapping him to keep him alive?
Well, he's actually tapping him to keep him alive or trying to tap it to himself. And if he would jump and grab him, it would be a little easier.
Garland drives. Cody denies it. Pass back to the wing. Sensabaugh knocks it out of bounds. All right, this is the lineup that has struggled for Cleveland this year, and it struggled in the first half as well. With Garland and Allen together. Cleveland this year is off, right? Last year they were the number 1 seed. This year they're 22 and 18. They're not. They've almost looked soulless at times. They have a little bit tonight as well at times. Basketball teams can have a little soul to them. 6 minutes left, tied at 76. Garland trying to bump and back on Keontae. Bounces it down low to Tomlin. Jumping high as Nurkic blocking and shaking his head. No. Here comes Keontae. Finger roll, scoop, and a score.
I've never seen him shake his head.
I've never seen him jump.
It's just the sight of shaking his finger.
Garland. Pass knocked away by Filipowski. Here comes Keontae. Behind the back across the half line. Through the lane. Big steps to the rack. Fouled and 2 free throws coming. So Cleveland this year, when they have their 4 stars, Mobley, Garland, Mitchell, and Allen on the floor, they're virtually the same as last year. They were plus 9 per 100 possessions last year. They're plus 8 this year. When Donovan and Mobley are on the floor together, Kenny Atkinson plays those 2 together. He plays Garland and Allen together, almost exclusively. When Donovan and Mobley are on without the other guys, they're plus 11 last year. They're plus 9 this year. Call it the same. The difference is that when Darius Garland, who's been dealing with a foot injury all year, and Jared Allen are on, last year they were plus 8. This year they're minus 5.4. That 13-point differential per 100 possessions is where Cleveland is not the same this year. And the question is whether Darius Garland's going to get right. He's been better recently.
Well, this is when the Jazz need to.
Well, Kevin Love has just checked in. Jazz defense. And Kevin Love on the floor is in the 0 percentile, 133 per 100 possessions.
Yeah, they need a 5-minute stretch here of solid basketball.
Garland working the left side. Love pops out. Bullets a pass down low to Allen. Filipowski's holding it.
Jazz foul number 22, Kyle Filipowski. His first, team's third.
Filipowski and Love are not a defensive front court that makes opponents quiver.
And if they go to a zone with this lineup, then they're really vulnerable as far as rebounding is concerned.
Allen, top to Garland. Shakes to the left, passes to a cutting Tomlin, bounces down low to Allen, he pump fakes, looks around, realizes no shot, rim defender, and he lays it in. Tyson's in the game, so he picks up full court on Keontae. Keontae drives on, crosses over in the lane, throws it away. Tomlin with a steal. Tomlin with a long dribble out front, Sensabaugh trailing. Tomlin, who is long, lanky, and athletic, rises with the right hand and packed it. They're tied at 80. Turnovers are a problem tonight. That's 16, 2 in the third quarter, 14 in the first half. Love hands to Cody. Back to Keontae. Angle left 3. Oh, he hit it. Wow, Keontae George. Under duress. 83-80. Jazz by 3 on the Cavaliers. Cavaliers won 5 of 7. Hunter at the free throw line. Jay, no good. Rebound Love. Jazz led this game in the first quarter by 11 at the end of one, led by as many as 17. Cavaliers took over, won the second quarter 40-20. Now we're playing even. Keontae dancing on Garland, hesitates, drives, off balance. Allen blocks, he's fouled.
Now, this may have been on Garland, though, and maybe they're going to give him, they're going to give him 2 shots.
Let's go back to Scott Morrison's game plan on what the Jazz want to do offensively tonight.
Try to create some mismatches. They got some guys that we can get an advantage on. Switch when Allen and Mobley run together, they're going to switch together. So setting screens with someone other than our big for Lowry would be something we could look at.
Free throw by Keontae is good. Jazz have played 10 players tonight. Worth noting, Taylor Hendricks and Walter Clayton have not played.
Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Cody Williams, 21 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Checks out, +6. Plus minus around Cody's been mentioned a few times recently. Free throw by Keontae's are good. Jazz are up 5. Jazz left side 3, no good. Mobley jam follow. The Jazz have outscored the Cavaliers 31-18 in the quarter. Now 31-20. 31 points for the Jazz on the Cavaliers. Defense is all right. Keontae, angle left 3 again. Rimmed it, no good. Filipowski flies in, keeps it alive. Goes out to Collier. Sensabaugh flashes in the middle. Jabs right, goes left into the body of Mobley. Puts it off the window and in. Bryce Sensabaugh is a scorer. Donovan driving, flares out to Tyson. Right corner, Hunter. Filipowski closes, slicing the baskets. Tomlin layup good.
He has to flex and put on a little show every time he scores.
Well, taking his route, he should. Community College, K-State, 2 community colleges, K-State, Memphis. Love, 3, no good. Kevin's struggling with that shot. Jazz by 3, 87-84. They've got Donovan back in the game for Garland. And all of a sudden, this thing ignited. Pretty interesting move here by Kenny Atkinson. This is usually Darius Garland's minutes, and he's giving them to Donovan Mitchell right now. This is not their usual substitution pattern. 87-86. Keontae working Tyson, who's a good defensive player. Second-year player on account. Keontae blew by him. Mobley comes from the weak side and blocks it. Long outlet set past Tomlin, run down by Sensabaugh. Jazz up by 1, 2:30 to play. Ooh, man, Bryce with a really risky pass. Left side, Love. Keontae comes to get it. Keontae's got 23 tonight on 11 shot attempts and 9 assists. And Mobley knocks Isaiah Collier to the ground. That's a foul off the ball with 4th team foul on the Cavaliers. It's a timeout. Bryce Sensabaugh seems to be all right. Thought he might have grabbed something. Timeout on the floor. Jazz have regained the lead, 87-86, 2:16 left here in the third quarter of the Utah Jazz Game Day Network.
This is Bryce Sensabaugh, and you're listening to Utah Jazz Basketball.
While the teams regroup, why not think about
Cain and Abel sat down by the campfire, small talking about psychodynamic behavioral theory, having a hard time reaching a consensual understanding regarding the problem of the father particularly. Gazing thoughtfully into the flames, they could see an angel's face, got scared, jumped up upon their feet. Have no fear, children of Eve, angel said. I'm only here to sing a simple but interesting prophecy. Some of you will harvest almost nothing. Some of you will dig for gold and win, that's right. Some of you will own entire cities. Just get on up and give that wheel a spin. But you gotta give it back. You gotta give it back. One day you're gonna have to give it back. That's right. It's easy to forget, but you're gonna have to give it back. Hey. What do you actually mean, Mr. Angel? Trying to sow seeds of uncertainty and despair, huh? Standing by the fire, upset and slightly mad, Cain picking fleas from Abel's hair. We know pretty much everything about commercialization of disputes, and we're gonna make that our thing, making big money everywhere. I see where you're coming from, Angel said, but storing up treasures on Earth is gonna be a bad affair. 'Cause some of you will harvest almost nothing, and some of you will dig for gold and win, that's right. Some of you will own entire cities, just get on up and give that wheel a spin, but you gotta give it back. Oh, you gotta give it back. At some point you're gonna have to give it back. That's right, you gotta give it back. Listen to
Sensabaugh, Markkanen, Love, and Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Collier flares it to Love, back to Isaiah. Drives the left hand to the rack, wraps it down low to Lowry. Too hard from the handle. Another turnover by the Jazz. They're 17. It's been equally distributed amongst all the guys. In fact, every player but Kyle Filipowski who's played tonight has a turnover. Oh, Ace Bailey hasn't either. He only played 6 minutes. Jazz by 1, trailed by as many as 10, led by as many as 17. Donovan playing a little bit out of his regular rotation right now, playing with Mobley. Bumps, backs, works on Collier, does Mobley. Into the lane, double team, throws it back out front to Kenny Atkinson and turns it over. Atkinson goes to talk to Johnny Bryant, like, what are we doing? Why are we up? I don't know, that was his tone. Kenny Atkinson does have a unique speech pattern. Collier. Top to Sensabaugh. Jazz offense didn't get in the paint really on that last possession until Collier finally at the end. Here he is again. Right hand push shot, no good. Mobley. Hunter driving on Filipowski through the lane, reaching by Love, knocks it off his leg and out of bounds. Jazz still lead it by 1, 87-86.
And Hunter has not gotten going. Only 2 points here tonight. Leads the league in points off the bench.
Jazz are shooting 50%. Sorry, go ahead.
Jazz averaging 14 a game.
Jazz are shooting 50% from 3. Cavaliers are the worst 3-point defense in the NBA. Sensabaugh with a minute left in the quarter. Drives with the right hand, lost the ball. Down on the ground. Collier rips it away from Tomlin. Out to Lowry. Lowry dribbles left, pulls for 3, got hit. Shot Nick's iron, saved by Love, but he stepped on the end line to do it. We've been stuck at 87-86.
Walk into a 3. Nope, the pickup points where it's supposed to be.
Pick and roll. Jump past him, Mobley. He drives the lane. Down low to Tomlin, who's waiting in the dunker. Missed the 2-footer, missed the tip. Filipowski clears. Isaiah looks up at the clock. It says 31. He says, I can't do anything with that. We'll play to get late in this clock. Collier right in front of the guy who had the beer spilled on him earlier tonight. Still pounding. Drives one-on-one. Jump stop. Kick to Love. Angle left 3. Got it. Kevin Love. First bucket in over 3 minutes in this game. 90-86. Jazz by 4. Donovan one-on-one on Collier. In the lane. Left-hander. Too hard. Love rebounds. 3-quarter court. Shots and rattled around and out. 90-86. Jazz, who trailed by 10, have regained the lead and lead by 4, heading to the 4th in Cleveland, Utah Jazz Game Day Network.
it, throw it up, now watch it disappear. So fat, like it's hanging from a chandelier. She got that food court money like she playing for the Cavaliers. Her rent paid, Chanel shades, her hair like, baby, you all over, you know what's up. Run it back slow, baby, with no hands, what's up? Spin 150s, gon' do your dance. Drop that thing like confetti, drop that thing like confetti. Baby, you know you ready, drop that thing like confetti. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. Look, baby, you sitting pretty, your pockets heavy, you independent, you know it. He ain't that boy, give you the it. Come to me, cause I'm on it. I be like Bentley for my baby. 800 Mercedes.
Donovan Mitchell, Sam Merrill, Evan Mobley, Tomlin, and Porter. Merrill, 3 in transition, perfect. Sam Merrill's been in another time, another place recently. He's had 5+ threes in 4 straight games coming in. He's got 3 tonight. Collier. Kylu, pin down, catch and shoot 3, answers. Take your Merrill and match it with a Mikhailuk. 93-89, Jazz by 4. Merrill again misses, this time marking and boards. His 9th rebound to go 23 points. Collier on the far side. Donovan in space. Driving on Mobley, kicks to Mikhailuk. Wiggles to his left, pulls the 3. Says, I'll take my Mikhailuk. Double down to your Merrill.
A little shake down there, comes right. Turns Merrill around, goes back left behind the 3-point line.
Jazz are now 16 of 30 from 3. Mobley, 3 ball. He's their worst 3-point shooter. Jazz let him take it, he misses. Collier attacking the defensive player of the year to the rack, blows by him and lays it up and in.
It wasn't like that was bad defense. He just could not keep up with the speed.
Jazz by 9. Donovan 3 rattles in. Donovan can be massive in fourth quarters.
Well, he is just so good at just walking into a 3-point shot. That was from 30 feet.
Jazz have only lost once all year when leading going to the fourth. 98-92. Filipowski at the top. Swings to Collier, resets Kyle right down the lane. Ball fakes Mobley, gets his shot swatted out of bounds, and it goes off Filipowski. Wow. Kyle thought, I don't know what Kyle thought. He had no window at all there. That's the defensive player of the year in Evan Mobley. Donovan driving on Lowry. Leaves it behind for Tomlin. Corner 3. Rattles out Filipowski with a good board. Collier on the push far side. High stepping. Kicks to Love. 3 ball. Tender Love. 101-92. Jazz by 9. Mobley kicks to Merrill. Nice close by Mikhailuk. Then fouls him on the drive. Merrill flips it up and in. Donovan Mitchell just passed Mark Price on the all-time Cavaliers three-point shooting list. Not surprising as the game's changed, but Mark Price is one of the great shooters this game's ever seen.
Yeah, why? Because he was ahead of his time as far as shooting long-range shots, and his name is in the rafters here on the other side of the jumbo.
Sam Merrill at the line. Free throw is good. Anybody listen to Utah State knows. 2-time Mountain West Player of the Year. 2-time tournament MVP as well. 101-95. Jazz by 6. Love with an incredible pass to Markkanen, throwing it up above Lowry with Sam Merrill guarding him. And Sam Merrill was inside of his shirt, but Lowry is 7 inches taller, just caught the pass, laid it up and in, and then Merrill, because he was inside his shirt and had a hand draped all over him, got called for the foul.
Yeah, they put him in the pick and roll, so they were switching 1 through 5. He ends up.
Let's go.
This is a smart play.
Let's go back to the offensive game plan. Listen to what the Jazz are trying to do tonight.
Try to create some mismatches. They got some guys that we can get an advantage on. Garland, namely, Merrill, depending on who we're getting them switched on to. Love those guys are terrible defenders, but size-wise, someone like Lowry would have an advantage on them.
Exactly what happened on that play.
And you notice he didn't say that they're bad defenders. It's just size-wise they could take advantage of it.
And Lowry at 7-1 made that play. Here's Donovan. Donovan, jump pass to Merrill, right corner to Tyson. 3-ball from their best three-point catch and shoot guy, and he missed it. 46%. Jazz by 9 in Cleveland. Collier starts the offense at the left elbow. Luke is up at the logo. Resets Lowry, guarded by Merrill again. Drives with the right hand, a little loose with the dribble. Bullets the pass to Collier. He walks back to the three-point line. He fires. He misses. Bailey, high rebound. Bullet down low to Love and a right-hand layup. What a play by Ace Bailey. Two-hand rebound coming down through a 3-foot pass to Love, who laid it up and in. Donovan fouled by Collier on the dribble, and they'll call it on the floor. Man, Ace Bailey just makes plays athletically that so few very other players in the NBA can make.
That was big time. I mean, he actually gets the rebound. On the way down, he finds Kevin Love underneath the basket.
Yusuf Nurkic will check in. Kevin Love goes out. Jazz survive the Kevin Love defensive minutes tonight.
How much stuff Nurkic has to take off. Knees wrapped.
Donovan is second in the NBA in fourth quarter scoring at 9 a game. Only Giannis has more. And Donovan and Garland are now on the floor together. Left side, Tyson driving, floating, scoring. 106-97. Good find, the 20th pick of the draft that hasn't been great yet. Nurkic gives to Lowry. Allen, the 7-footer, defending him this time. Top to call, back to Lowry. 3 all over the top. Short. Long rebound goes to the guy with a drink. Spilled on him early. He shades away like, no, not again, please. This one comes slowly, and he laughs and giggles. His glittering black hat. He's like, please don't make it happen again. He's got a new Cavaliers sweatshirt that they gave him during the halftime to deal with his wet clothes. Keontae check.
As Mitchell will sit down.
Yeah, trying to hide.
Seems like I'm going off. No, I'm just setting up here in the corner where he can be a sniper on that corner 3. Cavs down 9 with under 8 to go here at Rocket Arena. Garland on the left side. Garland flips to Allen. He'll hook in the lane, leave it short. Rebound comes off to Keontae George. Jazz to the other end. Keontae George waits for Nurkic to check or to catch up. George fires left side. Collier open 3. No. Rebound Tomlin. Sky for that board. Gives it off to Garland. Garland on the hippity hop into the forecourt, right side to Tomlin. Back to Garland. Lob in the lane to Tomlin underneath Allen. Allen had it blocked, but he also got fouled. So Jared Allen.
Interior passing, Tim.
Jared Allen shooting 2 as he heads to the stripe. We'll pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
News, talk, sports.
Jared Allen hits the first free throw. Allen has had a quiet night tonight. Jared Allen with 7 points, only 3 rebounds. Cavaliers have 5 guys in double figures. Donovan Mitchell leading the way with 19. Allen hit them both. Jared now with 8. Cavaliers down by 7. 7:20 to go. 106-99. Jazz with the ball and that lead, and now Jalen Tyson got tangled up with Keontae George, and the foul will be called on Tyson.
He's got the right idea. You got to lock bodies with George. Once he gets the ball, he's got 2 great dribbles, and he can make shots. So stay with him. Stay with him.
Inbounds to George. He'll flip it to Isaiah Collier. Collier against Craig Porter Jr. Collier got it out front to George. George, right wing, Mikhailuk. Blocked by Tomlin. Ahead to Garland. Stops. 3. No. Rebound. Well, hold on. It hit the baseline. Yes, it did. Out of bounds. Cavaliers all saying, hey, take a look at the iPads behind the bench. But no challenge from the Cavaliers. So it's still a 7-point lead for the Jazz, 106-99 with under 7 to go here at Rocket Arena. There's Keontae George into the lane, right down the lane, and he scores.
That's what I'm telling you, Tim. He'll show you a jump shot, but he's quick enough to get past you.
Leads back to 9 for the Jazz. Out front, Tomlin, right wing Porter, down in the corner to Tyson. Tyson right in front of that Cavalier bench on the handoff to Porter. Porter comes under the basket, bounce in the lane to Allen. Hill hook and miss. Rebound grab by Nurkic. Nurkic on the dribble into the forecourt. Got it out front too. Keontae George. George on the right wing. Cross-court pass left side to Collier. Collier into the paint. Collier got away with a walk. Feeds Bailey left side. His three, no good. Rebound Garland. Cavs on the run, down by 9. Garland waiting for his teammates to catch up. Garland behind the arc. DG got hit in the lane. Finger rolled it up. Got knocked down. No foul. Out of there with it comes Collier. Collier behind him to Bailey. Bailey on a block by Tomlin. Ball grabbed by Porter. Ahead to Garland. 3. Bullseye.
And we'll take it. Tomlin again, Tim. He's a difference maker.
Cavs within 6 at 108-102. 5.5 to go here at Rocket Arena. Keontae George on the right side. George, one of the lane. Banks missed. Rebound. Nurkic. He'll put it in, and the Cavs take time. 110-102. Jazz by 8. Cavs timeout. 5:20.
Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you. Take this pain and be gone, though you're still my number one. Crucified by your love, I got nowhere else to run. Got this feeling inside that I can't put inside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I love you. I got this feeling inside that I can't put inside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I love you. Take this pain and be gone, though you're still.
We used to have bad games. Sometimes my wife would call and say, "Are you guys all right?" No, we just lost by 25. We're not all right. So people from all over the city, all the publishings.
Mobley into the lane. Hooks got it partially blocked. Tyson kept it alive, but then Nurkic knocked it out of his hands. It's grabbed by Lowry Markkanen. Jazz with the ball and an 8-point lead, 110-102. We're about to hit the 5-minute mark. Yusuf Nurkic on the handoff to Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen got it out front. Sensabaugh with a 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Ace Bailey. Got it to Nurkic. Out front, Markkanen swings it on the right side to Sensabaugh. In the lane to Nurkic. Nurkic feeds down low. Bailey had it knocked away. Bailey got it back. 3 on the clock. Up and under, and he banked it in.
Yes, he did. Took advantage of his size against Merrill.
So the Cavs down 10 with 4.5 left. Mitchell left of the lane. Shot puts and scores.
Yeah, scoring's not the problem, Tim. What's the problem is getting stops.
Cavs close to within 8. Donovan now with 21. 112-104. And as Jim said, they've got to get some defensive stops. As Tyson was called for the foul at the other end, he grabbed a hold of Keontae George.
Yes, he did. And they're doing nothing fantastic as far as offense, Tim. They're just reading the defense. When the Cavs make a mistake, they get the ball to the right people.
Jared Allen in, Jalen Tyson out. As the Cavs look to get some interior defense on the floor. Keontae George will lob it into Nurkic, right back to George. He put it up, no, but he got fouled.
Did you say interior defense? There was no big thing. Tim, I don't know what's going on out there, but they're not talking, and there was no weak side help.
So it'll be Keontae George at the free throw line as Sam Merrill just picked up his 5th foul. George with a 25-point ball game. Averages 23.6. Line left. Deep breath. First one up and in. Enter the Cavs All-Star Voting Sweepstakes, driven by Kia, for a chance to step into the spotlight. Now, one lucky fan will win a Cavs prize pack. That includes tickets to a Cavs game. Enter at Cavs.com/vote. George hit them both. Well, 27 for George. He's now sitting on 2,999 career points. And the Cavs are down 10, 114-104. Mitchell, run of the lane, draws contact. Foul will be called on Ace Bailey. And it'll be Cavs ball. We'll say it came before the shot from Donovan Mitchell. So Mitchell just to the left of the Cavalier bench will inbound. Mitchell lobs it into Garland. Garland hands it right back to Donovan Mitchell. We're under 4 minutes to go. Mitchell, run of the lane, spinning into the lane, floats it up, left it short. Rebound grab by Lauri Markkanen. Well, Markkanen with his 4th double-double of the year. He's got 26 points and 12 rebounds. There's Nurkic. Nurkic in the lane to Markkanen. Mobley knocked it away, and the foul will be called on Evan Mobley.
And it's not a bad call, Tim. Where Mobley made his mistake is that he let another 7'1" player just sit right in the lane, and then you want to play defense. You got to guard him. He's too good. You got to guard him and deny him the position that he wants. He's too good.
Markkanen hits the free throw. He's got a 27-point game, 28th time this year. And Lauri Markkanen has had 20 or more.
Lost the other night by 50. This is all inspiration right here.
Markkanen, good on the second.
Pride is good. Pride is good tonight for the Jazz.
Well, now it's an uphill climb. Cavs down by a dozen with 3.5 left. Mitchell, run of the lane, had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by Keontae George. 15 to shoot for the Cavaliers. You can feel the air coming out of the balloon right here. Cavaliers need something energetic to happen. Inbounds Mobley. Pow! With 2 hands as he rumbled right to the rim. So Mobley cuts that lead to 10 at 116-106 with 3:20 left.
Stops. You got to have stops.
And as Utah heads to the forecourt, timeout taken by their head coach, Will Hardy. 3:16 to go. Cavs down 10. Jazz lead at 116-106. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
I to know you changed my mind? How was I to know? Oh. How was I to know you feel so right? How was I to know? I didn't see it coming in a million years. Now you got me wishing we could be clearer. Yeah. How was I to know that I'd need titles to define us? Oh, I put it all on the line. I wasn't trying to waste my time. So I don't wanna cut the ties we started building. Situations getting crazy. You want me to be exclusive and prove it, baby. Cause now you got me in a situationship. Thing really need a new thing. Hey, no situationship. Great if I'm so amazing. Explain how we still in the
Gathering spot. Well, Gary came up and delivered some mouth-watering desserts to Jim Jones and I here in the Joe Tate Perch. Oh. Out front, Marketing fakes the shot. Left wing, Keontae George, 5 on the shot clock. George steps behind the arc, unloaded a 3, missed it. Rebound, Sam Merrill. Under 3 to go. Cavs down 10. Merrill gave it up to Mitchell. Straightaway 3. No. Rebound grab by Yusuf Nurkic. And then he got fouled in the backcourt. Now, we may start seeing some Haka Nurkic. He's only a 55% free throw shooter. So with 2:51 to go, as soon as he grabbed that rebound, he took some contact.
And Tim, but the way they're playing, I've never seen a team lose to another team that was under 500 by 50 and come back and play as confident and poised as they're playing right now. That their demeanor hasn't changed from the beginning of the game till now. They are playing to win the game.
Nurkic hits that first free throw. He's got a 10-point ball game. So Nurkic now with 10 points to go along with 16 rebounds.
You ever lose by 50 at anything? No, right? I mean, think about
My
it.
checkbook.
Yeah, you're married too, huh? But think about it, Tim. 50 points to an under 500 team.
Garland running the lane. Banks missed. Rebound, Nurkic. And it looks bleak. Cavaliers down by 12 with 2:38 to go. Utah with the basketball. As the Jazz are going to try to finish this one off. Here's Marketing. Fires right side to Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh running the lane. Floats. Missed. Nurkic had the rebound knocked out of his hands, out of bounds.
He's trying to sell it.
Well, Simone Jelks is saying, I got a jump ball. Talked earlier about Simone Jelks. Boy, what a great local story out of Brush High School.
She also is a storyteller.
Yep.
I was on Larchmere when they had a book signing, and I was able to get one of her books. Inspirational, motivational type book.
Yep. Played college basketball after Brush at USC. Played professionally in Puerto Rico and Croatia. Simone Jelks. 2 master's degrees, both locally, one from Case, one from CSU, and inducted into the Brush Hall of Fame class of 2015, and now an NBA official in her 6th year. That's quite a story.
Yes, it is.
118-106, Jazz won the jump ball. Everything's going Utah's way. Well, they took control of this game in the second half.
And that's why it's going their way, Tim. They came out determined to win this game.
Marketing, tough 3 as it went off the backboard and didn't hit the rim. Cavaliers are running out of clock. Down 12 with only 1:54 to go here at Rocket Arena. And now the Cavs will head to Philly for 2 Wednesday night and Friday night in Philadelphia. Garland running the lane, got his shot blocked out of bounds by Ace Bailey. Philly tonight is manhandling Toronto, 93-64. Sixers up by 29 late in the third. Garland inbounds to Mobley. Mobley in the right corner to Garland. He's got an open 3, and he got it.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Some deflections, some steals.
He said 118-109. 1:38 to go, and now Utah will take some air out of the ball. George on the handoff to Markkanen. Lowry Markkanen fires topside to George. Keontae George lost the dribble, got it back, left of the lane, into the lane. He got fouled. And so with 1:23 to go, Keontae George at the free throw line. He's 1 point away from 3,000 in his career. He is a scorer. And the Cavaliers are going to take time. They want to challenge this. As Kenny Atkinson having a spirited conversation with the aforementioned Simone Jelks. But we mentioned Cavaliers in Philly Wednesday and Friday. Both of those games will tip it. Cavaliers will then come back home and take on Oklahoma City 1 week from today, as the Thunder will be in town on Martin Luther King Day. That'll be an afternoon game 1 week from today. They'll tip it off at 3:30. And Jim, circling back to the two upcoming games against Philadelphia on Wednesday and Friday. Boy, this is a Philly team that's playing some pretty solid basketball with Joel Embiid kind of staying healthy.
You can stop there,
yeah.
Right there. If he's healthy, he's a load, and he can get it done. He had a big night the other night against, might have been before the Raptor game, before the first Raptor game. But it just takes a while, and hopefully he can stay healthy. The league needs more dynamic bigs, and he can get it done. I think they're going to call this foul on the kid that drove.
Keontae George.
Yeah.
Verticality, and he hits the arm of George during his attempt. The ruling on the floor of a defensive foul stands as called. The challenge by Cleveland is unsuccessful. They lose their timeout. They have no challenges remaining. It'll be 2 shots for George.
I don't know how he came up with that, but he made it work, didn't he, Tim? He was convincing, but he was wrong, way wrong.
You know, Gene Leonard's been retired for several years now as a head basketball coach, but it never gets out of the bloodstream. He's over here waving his arms. How can you call that? Gene, I'm getting memories, flashbacks of when I was sitting next to you all those years ago when you were at Brookside. But it's Keontae George at the free throw line, shooting 2 with 1:23 left. As Keontae George hits that free throw, that gives him 28 points in the ball game. That's what he needed tonight to get to 3,000 in his career. He's an impressive young player. 16th pick in the draft back in 2023.
That's right. He wasn't one of those high draft picks.
We talked earlier about these young players that Utah has been accumulating with these draft picks. Cody Williams, 10th pick in the draft in 24. Ace Bailey, 5th pick in the draft this year. And the list goes on as George hit the second. Cavs with the ball. Merrill, right wing, 3. Nope. A rebound grab by Markkanen. Jazz are up 11, and the Jazz are on their way to a win. 1 minute to go, as Keontae George, who has been outstanding tonight with 29, has the ball out front. George, left wing, leaned into Garland. Garland poked it away. George got it back, gave it up to Bailey. Back to George. 2 on the clock, and he hit a 3-ball right in front of his own bench.
Yeah, right in Merrill's face, Tim. He was the difference maker. He and Markkanen tonight.
32 for Keontae George. Garland, right wing, 3. Got it for the Cavs, but it is far too little, too late. Makes it 123 to 112. As we hit the 30-second mark, Nurkic spins away from Allen. Nurkic on the handoff to George. George had his career high of 39 earlier this year. 32 tonight. Boy, George and Lowry Markkanen, who had 28. My Lorain County Community College math tells me that's 60 combined points from George and Markkanen, as Utah takes the 24-second shot clock violation.
Yeah, we had no answer for them tonight. Those two really did the job, Tim.
Donovan's going to dribble out the clock, and that will do it. Our final here at Rocket Arena, Utah comes in and beats the Cavaliers 123-112. Utah now 14-25 on the year. They get their 5th road win. They're 5-13. Loss drops the Cavaliers to 22-19. Halfway through the season, 22-19, 41 games in. And the Cavaliers are now 14-10 at home. 2 on the road in Philly coming up, and then the next home game 1 week from this afternoon. Cavs will be at home to take on OKC. Jim, before we throw it down to Mike and Brad Sellers, final thoughts?
I think it's got to be very disappointing for the Cavs coaches that the players couldn't get their energy levels up from the beginning of the game in order to compete against this team. There's an edge in this game, and it's called